Welcome to this video where I'm going to teach you the key things that I think you should be doing with the software if you want to get more results from your virtual events, your challenges, and your Facebook groups. So we are streaming this into our PCATU social CRM group. So if you are seeing it over there, please say hey. I also have this over on my business page, Kathy Callahan on Facebook. So if you are seeing this on the business page, please let me know. And I'm also sending this over to my YouTube channel. So let me go ahead and change the view of StreamYard for a second here because I see it's made it really, there we go. All right, go ahead and give me a replay if you are catching this on a replay. If you do not yet have our software and you would like to get access to it, there is a banner streaming across the bottom for you, and you can check that out. So let's get started. Now, I am going to start inside the back office. So if you are new to our software, not familiar, but I am going to share with you that this is one of my favorite features of the software. So if you are using our Facebook group automations, please let me hear from you in the comments. This is a backside view of the steps that I'm taking people in my Facebook group through. And I want to show you this because this step right here, sending them a personal message upon accepting them to the group, has gotten me into about 5 conversations within the last 30 minutes with new group members. Now, in this case, I'm actually doing a challenge inside of my group. So whether you're doing a challenge, a webinar, an event, a social, a party, whatever you call it, there are key steps that we encourage every single person to do with your group members. And here's a screenshot of it. So I encourage you guys to do your events inside of one group. We call it an evergreen group. It makes for a community. It gives you a place to always show up. It also allows you to only have to build one group automation. And some of the key steps we do, we're going to be teaching you inside of our virtual party challenge. So if you're not yet in the group I'm about to show you, get over there because that's where a lot of our trainings are. So a couple steps, we're going to skip down to this one where we send a personal message. I actually want to show you what happened when I sent someone a message from the group acceptance. So the group we're working inside of right now is Social Sales School for the Woman Entrepreneur. Now, this is what I would consider an evergreen group. It means that it is a group that is open all the time, and I use this for prospecting. I use this for my events, my challenges, my workshops, my classes. When I was doing network marketing, I had an evergreen group, and that's where we did our Tuesday night parties. It's your kind of rinse and repeat group, and it's where you build community. So upon a new person entering the group, we welcome them to the group, and this is a key shift I've been making in the welcome message. When someone comes into the group, I'm just going to open up one of them here. Kind of small on the bottom right, but I used ChatGPT to help me come up with some messaging, so I could do a little bit more personalization with the words, but I send a warm welcome. I let people know, so look in the bottom right, a warm welcome to Social Sales School for the Woman Entrepreneur. Do not take for granted just because someone came into your group that they know what to do or they even remembered that they requested to join. I introduce myself, and here's a huge piece of this. So I want you to think about for your business, and let me know in the comments if you could see how to use this. I tell them, expect to be tagged in some useful resources that resonate with your preferences soon. Now, again, I use ChatGPT. I should have probably made that sound more like me. Done is better than perfect. I give them a link back to the group. Here's a link back to the group. In fact, let me just open this bigger for you guys. Hang on. Let's do it over here bigger. I give them a link back to the group, and then this is what I've been doing a little bit differently. I say, please let me know you got the message because I'm using automation. So I tell them, would you mind confirming that you received this message? We're using our automation for communication and feedback is crucial. Then I let them know if they're interested in a sneak peek, reply with trial for a 2-week trial. Think about this, whatever business you're growing, what could you do from the time someone comes into the group as a new member, as a guest, whatever. And I have had multiple people reply asking for a software trial. They just reply with trial. I start the conversation with them. One person did not reply with trial. She just said, thank you. So the person we were looking at over here, if this is you, hi, you said thank you. And a lot of times when people respond like to your party messages and they're like, thank you, a lot of people just stop the conversation. So have you ever done that? You're just like, okay, well, now I don't know what to say. So what do you say? I say, you are welcome. Can I do anything for you before the challenge starts? So imagine this is your party. You're welcome. Is there anything you want to know before the party starts? Or think about what's in it for them. If it was a party, in my case, it's a challenge, and they were invited by someone else, you could just ask a question, you're welcome. Before the party starts, tell me, how do you know your hostess? Or have you ever been to an event like this before? Or when I sold jewelry, I would say, what's your favorite jewelry style? And I would just start the conversation. Okay. Now, Candace, in this case, she said she wasn't really sure there was anything I could do. But then she said, well, unless you have a starting point, that is better than getting lost in a scroll hole. So now we're in a conversation. Okay. This one little piece of using the software to automate a welcome message when it is a strategic welcome message can be effective. I highly, highly, highly recommend you are thinking through the very first time you message somebody and how quickly you are getting that message into their inbox based on when they come into your group. It is crucial and you're busy. So using software can help you. Another key thing that I do use membership questions, and I have shared this in our automated Facebook group training. If you have not gone through our automated Facebook group training, there is a free group that's open as long as you have a software account, whether your trial is active yet or not. As long as you have a software account, you will get invited into the automated Facebook group challenge, and you can go through that full training. I teach you about all of the group steps. And if you guys are not collecting emails from your group members, if you're not doing your parties in groups, these are some small changes you can make. I know there's a lot of people taking their parties off site because, software changed or somebody said Facebook groups were dead, and we proved that wrong consistently. Facebook groups are so effective, and you can use them to build your email list. And give me an email in the comments below if you are building an email list. Now, I will share with you, in the beginning, I did not know what to do with the email addresses, and that's okay. I still asked for the email address when people entered our party group, and I ended up with a 900 list of group members, and I had all these emails that I wasn't emailing the people, but I had their email address. At least you're that far ahead. Now, in our software, this is actually going to allow you to automate an email. So let's go back to the build I was showing you guys earlier at the beginning. This is what the wizard builds. So don't worry about how did this get built. Automated Facebook groups will teach you how to use a wizard to do this. But you can see in the breakdown that one of the steps I do is I send a welcome email. This is a really, really, really cool feature. If you're wanting to set yourselves apart with your parties, if you're wanting to level up your business and you're not emailing people, you're not staying connected with people, this can change the game for you. All of this happens on automation, you guys. If we know each other well, you know that I'm busy, and this would not happen if it weren't for the software. I would teach you to do these steps no matter what. I would teach you to friend request people, tag them in the welcome post, put a tag on them so you can segment your list. I would teach you personally message people, send them an email, check in. But the reality of doing all of these steps, I mean, in a busy life, let's not joke. Some of us forget to do all the steps, right? So I send an email from the time a new group member comes in, and that starts our email conversation, okay? Other things we do, and this can also massively affect the results you're getting in your events, your parties, your challenges. Think about, for your business, if you were in a group where you're hosting parties or like me, hosting challenges. I don't care what business you're doing, you can apply what I'm teaching to everything. We do this with software, we've done it with jewelry, we've done it with healthy living, we're doing it with coaching and courses. Okay. What kind of group question might discover a little bit more about this person that would allow you to get into an immediate, more qualified conversation? Let me explain what I mean. A lot of us, number one, don't use member questions because we think, well, it's a barrier to entry and we want people to get into the group. Okay, fine. But are they really a good fit for the group? Number two, even if you do get people in the group, whether they answer questions or not, a lot of us fail to go have those real conversations because we're not sure what to say. But if you shifted your member questions into something like this, and think about it for your business, think about if you're healthy living, what results do people want? If you're skincare, if you're nutrition, if you're house cleaning products, if you're financial products. If someone answers a question that says, I need help with parties or challenges, I want to hit 10K months. If they said any of these, I can easily start a conversation because it's like, oh my gosh, welcome to the group. I see that you want to automate the mundane business tasks. We have a software, an exclusive software. I'd love to get you a trial. Now, in this case, I actually went with, this is what I need help with. Send me this. I'm actually telling them I'm going to give them a free gift and I can send this to them. Now, this immediately can allow you to get into highly qualified conversations. You already saw it in the welcome message. People are requesting a trial. Here they request, the trainings, the party challenges. We have funnels, and you may not have that fancy language in your vocabulary yet. Don't worry about it. But we have funnels built where if people ask for these things, we can just opt them in and move them through so that our system's built out even more. You may not have all of that yet, but if somebody said, I want to improve my skin, and you had some kind of information in your group about how to improve your skin, you could tag them in it. If you're going to be sharing on your party about how to get clean energy and they check, I need clean energy, I'm tired of drinking the crap energy drinks, you could just say, oh my gosh, I see on your member questions you said this. On Tuesday night, I'm going to be sharing this. Can you come? Okay. Now, drop any questions you guys have below. Question number 3, I edited recently because we are doing a special challenge. Because this is an evergreen group, and yours might be as well, you might have people coming in for your parties or your workshops or your classes or your challenges, and you might have people coming in just because they found the group or they were invited, but they don't intend to be a party guest. So I did ask in question 3, are you here for the 5-day challenge? Because I do want to make sure that people coming into the group for the 5-day challenge get tagged in the specific post for this challenge. And you guys can do that on automation. You can also do it manually. But if somebody says yes, then we can use our software to tag just the yes people in the virtual party challenge information. Who invited you to the challenge? Now, I want you to think through this. This is pretty cool. If you were doing parties and you said, are you here for the weekly party? Who invited you? Okay. And did you officially register? It may not apply to parties, but I'll tell you, we actually did start making registration pages for parties. It helped us get into better conversations. It helped us to better qualify party guests. So if you asked who invited you to the challenge, you could put an automation, fill it in with your hostess's names, and let's say the potentials are Hannah, Anna, and Banana. I don't know why I said all that. But if they say Hannah invited them, you could tell the software, if they say Hannah, go tag them in the post. That's Hannah's post. Maybe you're setting up separate posts for each hostess. These are little things you can learn in our classes and courses about how to do shared party groups, multi-host party groups, and evergreen groups. So I'm going to show you guys one more thing that's a key thing you can do to get more results from your parties, your challenges, your Facebook groups. And then I'm going to invite you to please get into this group if you are not here. We're going to be going through the virtual party challenge. It is May 20th, starting at 10 a.m. for VIPs, 11 a.m. for the general session. Okay, we'll take you through a 5-pillar system to do better events, parties, right? How to simplify the system, whether you're selling nutrition, cleaning products, jewelry, it does not matter to me. Okay, we will teach you how to do that system. I also will share with you that we do have a new course for those of you who are working toward those 10K months. And we will be sharing more about that for those of you who are in P3. We will also be teaching you the key things that you need to start with when it comes to automation. Okay. So another thing that I would encourage you guys to do, and I'll end with this, that I believe makes the biggest difference. We go and do things like this. Okay. Oh, not that one. Ignore that. That was a test. We go and do things like this. We do a video, like I'm doing this training now. We do a post in our group. We do a live event. I will teach you in the party training that we need to follow up with people relatively quickly, like super quickly. And a lot of us get busy. So you can actually pre-schedule automations now on posts that you've scheduled. But in this case, I did a live video and I need to go reply to people. Dominique, I did reply to you, but I need to go say, hey, thanks for watching. These are people who watch this video that are coming to the virtual party challenge. So you can actually use the software, and this is another key piece that can change what you're doing with events. If you're doing vendor events, you can even do this. I use this little button right here to apply an automation. And what I'm going to do with this automation, there's a variety of things you can do, is I'm going to use the software to come back through and sweep through all these people who have commented, okay? I'm only going to message them one time. So Carla, who messaged multiple times, will only get one comment back. And I'm also going to message them. These are people who, example, maybe they were commenting on your welcome post and they're a party guest. You can easily start connecting even more by commenting back and saying, thanks for watching the video, super excited, or what are you looking forward to most about the event? You can start conversations right here inside of the comments using software and automation. And this is something Facebook loves, is real conversations, okay? You can also kick out a message from here to people who commented. And I want you to think about more specifically, let's say this was my actual party. If this were the actual party, and you'll learn on day 4 in the party challenge what I do, I would be playing party games. I would be asking them to comment if they are new to the products. I would be asking them to drop some certain words that I give them to play different games, or if they want a prize, or if they're going to book an event, or if they want to save money, or if they want to learn about the business. Example with you guys, if you want a trial, put the word trial in the comments below. Okay, I would be doing things like this. When your video is over, you can use the software to go back and message people who said certain words. So this is very, very helpful when I would be doing a party and I would say, okay, what's your biggest skincare struggle? Or what are you guys interested in more in, skincare or nutrition? When you do something like that, I'm going to show you where it goes and see if I'm on the right page. We have a section of our software called Watched Posts. When you run automation on a post, it goes into your back office under this Watched Posts section. This allows you guys to work on your business outside of Facebook. So for all you guys who are like going down the Facebook hole, as soon as you connect a post or as soon as you connect a group, like here's a post where I was running an automation, it is keeping track of the comments going back and forth. I can monitor any automations if I have any running on there. And I now can even reply back and forth within the software and it will connect over to Facebook because of our extension. The other huge benefit to you guys is running your business outside of Facebook, but within Facebook at the same time. This will keep you super focused, super on track. So I run all of my groups, I automate everything, I get it connected, and then I can work on the backside. All right, so you guys, hopefully you're starting to see some of the benefits of little things that you can do with the software that can make a huge difference. I will tell you that in the Virtual Party Challenge, it won't matter to me if you're using software or not. I will teach you the steps that everybody should be doing to simplify your business, generate more leads, recruit and book more profitable parties without having to manage multiple groups and endless posts. Go to virtualpartychallenge.com/ticket. You will get access to my 5-pillar party training, we'll talk about the pieces that you can automate, and I will reiterate that no matter what you're doing, these are steps that you need to do to simplify your business, make it more fun, get more results, and automation can play a huge piece in doing this more rapidly and making sure you don't leave any T's uncrossed or I's undotted. Go ahead and get into virtualpartychallenge.com/ticket if you need more help with parties. And these are some of the fun prizes we're giving away, which I cannot wait. Thanks for letting me share an impromptu training with you guys. And I'm going to pop over to StreamYard, shut it down. And if you have any questions, I will wrap back through at the end. All right, bye for now.